Hi. Hi, you guys. Ciao. We are finally back with another video. We are still reviewing Sacred Contracts, Awakening Your Divine Potential, and we are going to keep reviewing Sacred Contracts until we are done reviewing Sacred Contracts, okay? So, yeah. If you're tired, get over it, because you need this in your life, all right? So, picking up where we left off, we were still talking about the 3-column chart. However, we are moving to the 3rd chakra. If you are behind, it's fine. If you have been waiting for the next video, my apologies. Life happens. I'm here for you now, okay? The whole thing is, don't rush it. You have time, okay? So, moving to the 3rd chakra, you're going to describe how you feel about yourself in the situation or relationship with which you begin this exercise. So comments such as, it or he just didn't feel right to me, or I have this feeling that something is wrong. These are direct communications from your 3rd chakra, okay? They should not be considered just thoughts, because the 3rd chakra is your center of self-esteem. Your psyche assesses your sense of personal power, self-respect, and integrity through this energy center. So, using these strengths as references, evaluate the circumstance or relationship you have chosen. So, for those of you who are new or just joining, or okay, even if you're like, what is she talking about? Go back and watch the video of Sacred Contracts before this one. We are still breaking down, again, the 3-column chart. So let's continue. We're on the 3rd chakra. All right, so the questions. Did the person or people involved make me feel disempowered? Did I want their permission and approval before I would even risk following my own dream, or did I fear their rejection? Have I ever harmed another person's self-esteem because of issues related to money, sex, or power? Have I ever empowered a person over the same issues? Okay. Now, your 4th chakra evaluates your feelings about the situation you are examining. So, automatically analyzing the potential of a circumstance or relationship to either nurture you or to hurt you emotionally. This energy center always corresponds to issues of self-love, meaning how well you care for your own needs and about your own well-being. In relating to others, you draw on your strengths of compassion and forgiveness. From the angle of business and career, your 4th chakra evaluates whether you want to put your heart into opportunities or suggestions. So, in this instance, you would ask questions like, how do I feel about this situation or this person? Am I harming myself? Am I compromising my emotional well-being by doing or agreeing to something that doesn't feel right to me? Am I bitter because of something I did or said? Do I have to forgive myself for having given into my prostitute or other archetype? For example, have I sold out or caused another to compromise his or her integrity? All right. Now, move your attention into your 5th chakra. Your 5th chakra energy helps you formulate how you intend to communicate eternally with a situation or relationship. You choose your words and determine your tone of voice based on how you want to manage your power, drawing on strengths such as self-knowledge, personal authority, and decision-making ability. In evaluating the event or relationship from the past that you have chosen, assess your present emotional state by asking yourself, how do I want to represent myself in this situation? Am I holding on to any unfinished business? If so, what is it? Am I prepared to do what it takes to release it? Do I feel that someone forced my choices? Did I have any choice at all? What would I choose to do or say differently now? So, as you can see, by using this third column and by going through these questions and by using your archetypes after you do your interview process, you can see how all of your chakras are aligning and how they are all playing a part in finalizing and, well, not finalizing, but in revealing your contract and revealing those weak areas and revealing those areas that you may not have thought about before, but now since you have grown, you can analyze them from a different perspective. Okay? Next, your sixth chakra. It organizes your eternal reality according to your intellectual knowledge, your beliefs and attitudes, and how you perceive the same forces in other people. Your strengths include your ability to evaluate conscious and unconscious insights and to glean wisdom from them and from a wide range of experiences. Ask yourself, what excuses did I create for myself that gave me permission to act as I did? Do I allow the perceptions of others to open my mind or to help me to review my actions? Do I frequently make up reasons that allow me to act against my own best options? What fears do I allow to control my mind regarding my prostitute or any other archetype that you're dealing with? What attitudes are causing me harm concerning issues of money, sex, and power? How do I use my strengths when faced with circumstances that hold the potential of causing me to negotiate my inner power? Again, the prostitute is being used as an example. What have I learned through my experiences with my prostitute or other archetype? Because your perceptions in any situations flow through your first to six chakras immediately and constantly, your attention then moves to your seventh chakra, although not always at once. Questions from the seventh chakra that you should examine relate to how you have constructed your memories, attitudes, and responses to a situation or relationship. This center requires a bit more work in what we create our own realities and organize our memories to support the choices we have already made. It is not an easy matter to detach yourself from yourself, in a sense, okay? Because you have to access and you have to assess your own behavior and private agendas objectively. Yet, by doing so, you enhance your sense of spiritual empowerment. Your personal challenge is to get impersonal about yourself so that you can evaluate your choices from the higher position of how you manage the distribution of your spirit into physical matter. As if you are looking at life from a balcony, okay? You want to be able to follow your energy circuits or the lines of your spirit to all the places, people, memories, attitudes, ambitions, fears, and unfinished business that you have animated through your spiritual connection. You want to be able to evaluate how much your spirit connections are costing you in terms of your power. And you want to do this objectively, as if you are evaluating the technical management of a computer or something, okay? So, ask yourself, what symbolic meaning can I draw from this experience or relationship? Which details of the experience or relationship remains a mystery to me? What potential for empowerment could come from an experience such as this? Is there any area in my life at this present moment that seems to hold the same challenges as this experience? If so, can I see different choices that are possible? What issues related to this experience or relationship do I have yet to resolve? Or why is the resolution of them so difficult? What would I have to do to retrieve my spirit? This is dealing with the 7th chakra. Moving on to the 8th chakra. If you get on this video and you tell me that there is no 8th chakra, I know for a fact that you didn't go and listen to the other ones, because I already talked about this, so don't come for me. We've already went over what the 8th chakra is, okay? Don't get on my nerves. Don't get on my nerves. Now, moving to your 8th chakra. Remember, people, the 8th chakra is where your archetypes lie. It's where your contract lies. All right? So, moving to your 8th chakra, your aim is to understand how the given situation or relationships is part of your sacred contract. If you recognize that you have a contract with your father, for instance, then rather than interacting with him as the angry child, you can detach from your anger and appreciate that he is in your life for a positive reason. What you experience together is intended to teach you something. Now examine your relationship to see what you are supposed to learn. How would an archetypal understanding of my situation inspire me to change my behavior towards someone? What steps can I take using an archetypal insight to resolve my unfinished business in this situation? When you use the 3-column model to identify and interpret the bits and pieces of the self that surfaces through each situation and relationship, a path of integration will reveal itself. You discover how you are influenced by other people and your own history in ways of which you were previously unaware. So, to assess what you have learned, ask yourself the following questions. Yes, it's a lot of questions. Yes, it's a lot of steps. But yes, it is all worth it. Okay? So, again, to assess what you've learned, ask yourself, what have I learned about my relationship to my prostitute or whatever archetype that you are choosing? I'm using prostitute because prostitute is listed in the book for an example. Okay? Have I learned to identify circumstances that bring out in me the patterns that this archetype influences? Am I more inclined to negotiate my ethics or values in business, for example, when I fear for my financial security? Have I allowed fear to block intuitive guidance that would challenge my deep-seated insecurities? How can I see this archetype as serving me in a positive way through the rest of my life? Once you become aware of how a particular archetypal pattern is influencing your actions, you can learn to cooperate with its power. So, the positive aspect of the archetype intuitively urges you to examine your actions and motivations at these moments for any sign of self-sabotage. So that's if we're dealing with the saboteur's archetype. Learning to seek out that guidance rather than blocking it and honoring it once you receive it can help you avoid undermining yourself in the future. Who wants to keep doing that? Stop selling yourself short. Stop. Just stop. Yo, golly. I don't understand why you keep doing it. And I'm sitting here telling you how to not do it. Stop. Okay. Okay. Moving on. What issues do I have yet to resolve that are attached to patterns of this archetype? For example, you determine through this exercise that you have unfinished business with your mother because you feel she didn't fully nurture you. That's a first chakra concern. You can evaluate how separating from your family has helped you to develop an independent spirit. Perhaps one result of this lack of nurturing has been that you are less susceptible to tribal attitudes that might have stifled your individual developments. The implications of all the information you have gathered during this exercise will allow you to see yourself in an entirely different way. It will allow you to hone your symbolic sight. You may need to explore more than one of your survival archetypes through the chakra exercise, but this exercise is a valuable first step in identifying your sacred contract. Listen, if you came here, if you've been following from the beginning, if you just came across one of my other videos, possibly on TikTok or IG, and you thought that you were about to get a cheat sheet and a quick way to your sacred contract, then you thought wrong. Okay? Because it's not quick. If it's quick, you did something wrong. Rolling my eyes. Listen, y'all. I don't know. Don't judge me because I'm here to help you, okay? Shoot. I'm here to help you. All right. This is it for today. This is it for today because everybody needs to catch up. And I'm not going to rush anyone's process because it is a process and it can be very overwhelming. It can be draining. It's like, it has pros and it has cons, okay? But the cons really aren't that bad because you are gaining so much more knowledge about who you are and knowing why you operate in the way you operate and knowing ways to change it for the better, okay? So, on the next video, we are going to talk about reinventing the wheel. Okay, we are getting further and further into this book. We're going to talk about reinventing the wheel. I don't know about y'all. I thought I was going to be excited about the chakras, but after you reinvent the wheel, you can create your own chart. Create your chart of origin. So, bear with me, okay? If you know like I know, you will. Anyway, I love y'all. I have started to post a herb of the day for those who want to know more about herbs. I have began posting about crystals of the day for those who want to know more about crystals. I have new projects coming out, but don't rush me because I said so. I don't have time to be rushed by you. Okay, listen. You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. I do it when I get ready. No pressure. Don't rush me. Because if you rush me, I'll take longer purposely. Anyways, y'all. Follow me on TikTok. My TikTok handle is in my intro. Professor S. Jones. Follow me on IG. Tune in daily for Herbs with T. Tune in daily for Crystals with SJ. And as always, I will be back with more things for my YouTube, All Things Spiritual with Chantal Jones. It's not just about sacred contracts. It is about all things spiritual. However, sacred contracts is just what my main content is about right now. Because that's what you need, and I need it, and we all need it. So get over it, okay? Jesus. Stop being ungrateful. Listen, I love y'all. Have a good day. Be safe. Be nice. And, happy Juneteenth. Celebrate yourself. Love yourself. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep focusing on your goal. Hold your vision. And until next time, kisses and love.